Show stealing offer. We have a special. Here we go. We want to interrupt this broadcast to let you know that I have our 4-tier rolling cart with free shipping for this show. Free shipping for this show right now. There are 2 megastar items. I mean, everything great. I don't want to play favorites, Rebecca. You know that.
Yeah, I do. With the kids, with everything.
This, at least you're honest. This and our 2-pack of big origami racks are the big show stealing items. This consistently is a bestseller for us. We will do our darndest to take you through everything. I have a few hundred in white, a couple hundred in black, and then we've got the pops of color. If you order it during this show, free shipping and handling, and we took a price cut down to $89.95. Starting at the beginning, Rebecca, this takes on a life of its own.
It does, and we started with the 3-tier, and people loved it. We thought, what can we do to make it better? And what we did is we added a tier, and we gave you these hooks, and they're the exact same color as the unit, so you're gonna love that. We wanted to give you more organization, even on the outside. One of my favorite things with origami, though, is it's like, how are they gonna make that zero assembly, right? And this one is brilliant. So this is exactly how it's gonna come to you, just like this. If you're not using it, this is all the space takes up. If you're moving it, it is so lightweight, but still powder-coated steel. Now, when you take it out of the box, you put those wheels on, and here is the assembly.
There it is.
That is it. You lock these brackets into place, so just in case you missed it, here's a close-up. You open it up. That's all you have to do. And then each of these is gonna hold just shy of 20 pounds. So you're looking at, I think it's like 79.6 pounds of storage, and it could be anything in your pantry, your laundry room. This is perfect for even outdoors, next to your pool cage. Maybe you wanna put your seedlings in there. One of the great things about that is we do have this very fine mesh. So you're gonna get aeration, whether it's gonna be for your fruits or vegetables or your wet gloves and mittens.
Yes.
You're gonna be able to get that aeration.
As we go through it, let your mind race as to where you could place this. Is this gonna be in the bathroom for your beauty tools, for your makeup, for your supplies? Is it in your son's room for his Legos? Is it in your daughter's room for all organizational purposes? Maybe this is gonna go in the closet where you could put, you know, I mean, from purses to socks to whatever you want in there. Is it gonna go in the pantry? There's a million ways to use it. I do know from previous presentations that this beautiful lilac, which is called in the system, I believe lilac. Is it called lilac?
Lilac.
It is.
Perfect.
I never know. If you are a Crafter's Companion fan, Sarah Davies in Crafting World, this is the Crafter's Companion official partner. There's no doubt about it. That would look wonderful in your Crafter's Companion room. We got an update. Rebecca, we got an update.
Let me guess.
Tell me.
The white.
It's gone. It's gone. It's sold out.
That's always the first one to go.
So white is now sold out. Thank you for your orders there. That's the bad news. Here's the good news. I have black available, but I only have 300 left. Black is traditionally the best seller, so if you want the black, there are 300 left. What the team did for this special show is get rid of the shipping and handling. They made it free shipping for this show only while supplies last. I do want to, if it's okay, I would like to keep the white out here just for a bit.
Sounds good.
Just because you can see how you did it with the towels and everything.
It's so beautiful, and just, listen, I'm gonna tell you all of the reasons why you should love it. Go see all of the reasons our customers love it. Go read the reviews are amazing, and the ways that you guys have found to use them, brilliant. But here's what I want to tell you. Why did we come up with this? Because every house that you know of has what we call dead space.
Yes.
And that's space that you're not gonna be able to put furniture there. You're not gonna be able to put, you know, something very large or big, but it can still go to work for you because you're organizing up and not out. So what I like to do is they'll throw us on different studios at different times. And so I always like to look around, and I don't do it till I come here, and I look at the different ways that we can use them. So many of us have a wall, especially in the kitchen, that you have some pictures but nothing underneath because, you know, it's not gonna be too big enough, especially if you have a door. It's not gonna be big enough for that whole area. Look at what we're able to do here. But maybe it's gonna be your KitchenAid mixer, maybe it's gonna be your NutriBullet, maybe it's gonna be your fruits and your veggies, your favorite cookbooks. This is gonna hold up to 80 pounds. Perfect too, because it's only about 14.5 inches off the wall and only just shy of 18 inches across. So think about that. That small footprint, and you're getting nearly 80 pounds. Look at this. This is, think outside the box. You know, we all say, I just don't have enough space in my house. Well, maybe you do have that tiny, tiny area. Maybe this is gonna be between your fridge. I have an area, I don't know why they did it, but they blocked my fridge in. But then there's this much space that I can't do anything. Now, this is going to be your spices and maybe your herbs and all of the stuff that you go and grab. And because we do have This little, I love this.
That's included.
You're gonna put your hot pads on there, your favorite utensils, the things you just go to daily.
And you know, notice what Rebecca did. She did it long ways, right? So like that, to make it fit. And that works just as well. So we appreciate that. Over here, we have the pink version. In any room, maybe it's the office, maybe it's the pantry,
Yes.
maybe it's gonna be in the bathroom. You can place this and know that all your items are organized, and they can also come with you. Maybe this is gonna be a baking station. You're gonna have everything you need on here, and you're gonna wheel this out next to you by the kitchen counter, and it's gonna work perfectly. So everything is there. We talk about a crafting station. Everything's there. Maybe you homeschool and you want all the textbooks and all the papers and everything organized. Maybe it's gonna be outgoing mail and ingoing. I mean, there's just, again, so many opportunities.
There's not a room that can't benefit this. And not only inside the house, outside the house. If you have a pool cage and you want to put all of your, you know, goggles and the little diving sticks or anything like that, you could put them right in there. And you don't have to worry about water pooling because we do have that aeration, but also because it's that powder coated steel, you don't have to worry about it rusting. Put this in your laundry room, put the bleach right on there. If that bleach spills, no worry, it's not going to corrode. And because this beautiful, gorgeous pop of bright pink, this is going to be called the strawberry, this is actually bonded to the steel. That color is bonded to the steel, so you're never going to get that kind of nick out of the color that just sticks out like a sore thumb. And one of the things I want to tell you how I use it, my daughter's a crafter. We go to all of her crafting shows, and we need a way to display them. I wheel this right to the, I don't even wheel it, I can carry it because it's light enough for me. But if you're not somebody that wants to carry it, you wheel it out to the car. You put this in your back seat, and when you're done, you wheel it out, and we have a way to showcase all of her items, whether it's going to be in a dorm room, at a craft center, it's an on-the-go as well.
And this is the new model. So the original one was 3 tiers. This is the brand new where you get 5 different areas where you can place things. The fact that it's the mesh bottom means that things don't fall through it. You've got the helper handles at the side, and it's well made. If you want, so white's sold out. We know white's gone. If you want black, 200 remain. Actually, a little under that now, about 195. About 195 left in black. Don't forget about the blue. Don't forget about that lilac, and of course that rose pink, which is spectacular as well. Innovative, easy solutions. And Rebecca, it might be the middle of January, but we're still thinking about the new year and getting organized.
Well, and it's so easy to get organized. Maybe that was your New Year's resolution, and that New Year's resolution has come and passed because you're like, I don't have a day to build shelves. This is the way to do it. Pick one area of your house that is the most maddening. Maybe it's going to be in your entryway. Love it for my entryway. You open up that entryway closet where you just have a way to hang something. Now you could put 2 or 3 of these in there, and you've got so much storage, not only for the leashes and the pet toys, your umbrella, all those things you need, but also maybe it's going to be that hidden storage for other things, your purses. What I wanted to show you too is the size. So I told you that it's going to be about 18 inches across, just shy, 14.5 inches deep off the wall. I love how tall it is. It's just over, I believe, 4 feet tall. And what I love about that is that it is going to be counter height. So if you want something that you're going to use, maybe it's your crock pot, you're able to wheel this out, and I'm going to show that. So I'm going to say it's a crock pot or something that's hard for you to get out from your pantry. You wheel it, and now you can just place it and place it down. Best thing is you put it up, and then you can wheel it back. And it's so simple to be able to have storage on the go.
So when it gets delivered to you, am I putting the wheels on this?
Yes, put those wheels on. A couple of things I want to show you about our wheels, because I say Origami has the best wheels on the market. And 2 of them are going to lock. So a lot of people, we listen to you and you're using this as maybe a drink cart station for your parties, or maybe you're storing some things that you just don't want to be on the move. We've made sure that 2 of these lock. Also, as we get that close up, take a look at this. Do you see that? They wheel 360 degrees. And isn't that amazing how they just glide? So even though we have this full, and there's things on here that could break, it glides. Plus you have the handles on the side that gives you extra kind of support as you're pushing it.
Totally. Obviously, to be inspired by the different places and areas and spaces that Rebecca's used this, what we've used it for, it really makes sense. And if you go to the home store, you just don't find stuff like this. They don't have stuff quite like this. Certainly nothing that doesn't need to be assembled or built. Nothing that's as durable and long-lasting. I think it's a fair statement, and I think most folks would agree. Origami pieces you buy they just look as good as new, seemingly forever and a day.
We have people over and over and over telling us they have their first origami from 15 years ago. And that's why I say origami is reason to reason to reason, season to season to season. And that is true. You might have this right now and say, oh my gosh, this is gonna be perfect for my pantry. You know, all of the snacks that my kids go and eat.
Yes.
Well, then your kids are gonna probably move out someday. And you're like, oh, I've got more time on my hands. I wanna move this and I wanna make this my crafting station.
And it can be done.
And it can be your crafting station. And then you start getting grandkids and you're like, there's toys, but I don't want to look at the toys when they're not there. Load it up with toys and you bring it out. You're going to have this for literally decades. And it's going to change on a whim whatever you need it to store.
We have another update coming through. If you want black, 100 remain. Okay, let's do the colors one last time before we move along. Over here, the green.
Sage. But it's more of a Kelly green when you get it home. Do know that. Love it, but it's more of a Kelly green.
It's
but
a
it's
lovely
called
color.
sage.
Gorgeous. This one.
Strawberry. And as we go through, remember, all of them are going to get coordinating hooks that you can put anywhere on the actual unit. Strawberry, lilac.
Lilac.
Black is beautiful.
Last call on the black, fewer than 4 dozen if you do want the black, an easy yes. It's going to work in all the places and spaces. And then, of course, I love this blue.
Isn't it? And it's beautiful. It's electric blue. And what I love about this is if you know of anybody having a kit, you see we have that bright pink, you see we have the blue, you pick your favorite color, load it up with the diapers and load it up with the wet wipes and the onesies, everything kids need. They're going to use it for that nursery. They're going to take it to their big kid room. They're going to take it to their dorm. And then they're going to be able to take it to their first home.
Yeah. Everything.
It's something that once you get origami, you're going to see what all the fuss is about.
And there is a lot of fuss, and rightly so. Certainly fuss around free shipping and handling only for this show, and there are no other airings, of course, today. I want to thank Sam and the team upstairs who made that happen for us. Free shipping and handling. If you're ordering it right now, the shipping charge will return at the end of the day. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you. I won't return.
You will not. You're done.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a wonderful week.